Good morning, good afternoon, and or evening, and welcome back to the den. Sorry for the bit of a loud clap there. And welcome back to a rather special video that happens around this time every year because something rolls around this time roughly every year. Roughly, you know, sometimes it differs a little bit. But it is time to announce Creeptober 2025. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the spooky season is on us. It's the time of candy, costumes, monsters, being scared of the dark, horror movies, and spooky things. And here on the channel, I take the month of October for Creeptober, and I play spooky games, which a lot of these are out of my usual kind of wheelhouse. Sometimes you get some jump scares on me. Five Nights at Freddy's still gets me on occasion. I think Poppy Playtime got me a couple of times last year. But yes, it's a fun time on the channel. It's a time for you guys to try to pick some games and mess with me a little bit and see if you can't get me to jump scare. I'm a grown man, but yes, that still happens at video games. I haven't squealed like a girl yet, so maybe this year. Maybe this year. Hopefully not for me, for my opinion, though, but you know, maybe you guys will get it for me. So what are we doing this Creeptober? And let me show off some art here. Lovely Miss Macabre, she made this for me. And this is what the Creeptober thumbnail is. This is what we're looking at this year. And we've got various things here. We've got Waffle Cone Willie. We've got 7 Days to Die. We got GTA Online. We have Phasmophobia. We have Evil West. I believe this is also 7 Days to Die. And Poppy Playtime, and, you know, Freddy and his crew peeking out here from behind us. I have a grudge match. With Freddy. And I also realized that I was, moving my mouse here, but it wasn't exactly able to be seen by y'all. So in the C and the R of Creep, we have Poppy Playtime. In the E, we have 7 Days to Die, I believe. In the second E of Creep, we have Evil West. In the P, we have Phasmophobia. Down here in the T-O, we have Waffle Cone Willie. In the B right here, we've got 7 Days to Die. In the E in Tober, and in the R in Tober, we have Grand Theft Auto Online, and then we have, of course, Five Nights at Freddy's peeking out there from behind us. But that is what the sort of roster is looking like, what it sort of will be. The schedule, just to go ahead and get this out there before we get into anything else. But the schedule, we are looking at the 6th through the 11th. That week, we're going to be looking at Phasmophobia. And then for the week of the 13th through the 18th, we're going to be looking at some Poppy Playtime. And then for the week of the 20th through the 25th, we're going to be looking at Waffle Cone Willie. Going to be trying to see if we can't beat them all. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. Might some of them, might not others. Now that does leave some time there at the start of the month of October and at the end of the month of October. At the very start of October, the first Friday, the 3rd, I'm going to be doing a Friday Night Rivals. I don't know if we're going to be seeing any Halloween-themed stuff come up in Marvel Rivals, but I want to make sure I'm still making progress through the Battle Pass. I want to make sure that I'm still getting my challenges done and keeping up with that purchase there. So we're gonna do a Friday Night Rivals on the 3rd, and then we're gonna get into the spooky stuff for the rest of the month. And then that last week, the 27th through the 31st, because, you know, 31st is on a Friday this year, that is going to kind of be for me to check out other things, to finish up whatever we might not be close on just yet in terms of Phasma, Poppy, and Waffle Cone Willie. And if we get done with all that stuff early, well, I do have a grudge match that I need to settle with old Freddy. And also, we've got some zombie killing fun that we can do in Evil West. Well, zombie killing fun in 7 Days to Die, and then like evil Western monster spaghetti style shooter for Evil West. And then we have other stuff we can check out as well. something important to keep in mind is that I am coming in under budget a little bit this year for Creeptober, so if something crops up, might check out something new if it crops up and it fits within the budget. If you guys see anything crop up for free, let me know. We can take a little bit of time on one of the streams to check it out, see what kind of spooky stuff comes out this season. We'll be doing spooky music. I'll have the lights down low, but you'll be able to see me. Gonna try to see maybe if you guys get me on a good jump scare or something. Now, for the month of October, just to set some expectations, I wouldn't expect to see uploads, right? I wouldn't expect to see the uploads. I probably will have a Marvel Rivals video or two come out, but the expectation is that it's just streams of the spooky stuff. Kind of a break from the normal, realms of the making sure we got stuff coming out every week. And I will be streaming, this is one of the important things, I'll be streaming on the Mondays and the Tuesdays and the Fridays. That is what I would have set as my expectation for what you're going to be seeing in terms of the streams for Creeptober this year. Of course, like last year, I was able to get a couple of impromptu streams in. If I'm able to do that this year, I'll be doing that Saturdays. Usually I stream on Saturdays. If I do stream on Saturdays, you'll probably be seeing me stream some Marvel Rivals. Trying to keep up with challenges and other stuff for the Battle Pass. Also, I want to keep my eye on Rivals. I want to see if they do any good spooky thing, Halloween type thing costumes, for some heroes. I want to see what they do. And, of course, GTAO always has their, I think it's like 2 weeks of Halloween kind of stuff that they do, so that way you can get some cool Halloween themed stuff as well. So we'll check out and see what's coming around this year. I wonder if I'll get run over by the big murderous Cerberus this year. It happened last year, maybe it will this year. But that is the schedule and the sort of what I would have set as an expectation for content for the month of October. Creeptober is going to be an absolutely wonderful time. It always is every year. Let's get some more looking at Miss Macabre's artwork here. But that again is the schedule and whatnot. Again, I'm coming in a little under budget, so if something else comes out, something may kind of crop up impromptu. And of course, if you guys see anything that comes out spooky-wise for free, let me know. We can check it out for at least a little bit. I don't know, maybe it'll end up being a whole stream, who knows. But just to recap one last time here real quick, I know this is kind of running on and I apologize. For the month of October, Friday the 3rd, we're going to be doing Marvel Rivals. Saturday the 4th, I am planning on regular den time. It might be a mix of Rivals and Expedition 33. It might just all be Expedition 33, who knows. But I am planning on streaming on the 3rd and the 4th. Then starting on the 6th, that's when we're going to get into the Monday and Tuesday and Friday streams. We're going to be doing, for the week of the 6th, we're going to be doing Phasma. Week of the 13th, we're going to be doing Poppy. Week of the 20th, we're going to be doing Waffle Cone Willie. And that last week, it's going to kind of be a mixed bag. Now, Miss Macabre did join in last year. She didn't get on cam, but she did join in last year for some Poppy playtime. I'm going to be asking her, see if her schedule is open, letting her know when we're looking at doing it, and who knows, maybe she'll be there, maybe she won't. If you guys want to jump in and join in for the Phasma fun, I'd absolutely love that. I've never played Phasmophobia before, so just don't mess with me too hard, you know what I mean? And Waffle Cone Willie, as far as I know, that's a single player, so yeah, be getting into some fun there. Maybe I'll get creeped out, maybe I'll get scared, who knows. Now for the other kind of stuff, that last week where we might be checking out some 7 days, we might be checking out, some Grand Theft Auto. If you guys want to join in, I'd love to join in with you or have you guys join in the fun. But that's all I got for this video, guys. I do want to say thank you very much. Creeptober Announcement 2025. Hope to see you there. Gonna be a fun month. But most importantly, have a wonderful rest of your day. And we'll see you in Creeptober.